my friends, and welcome to another episode in the $5 Thrift Challenge series. I took $5 to a single thrift store. I bought one piece of clothing. I bought a sweatshirt. I sold that sweatshirt for profit, used that profit to buy a few more items, and we've been continuing that process over and over. I buy, I sell. I've been snowballing my little $5 investment to the point where we are at now, where we have over $3,000 of profit, plus about 200 items in our challenge closet. It's really proven to a lot of people that if you really want to start a reselling business, if you want to thrift and find cool pieces and resell them, you can do so and it doesn't take a lot of initial investment. And when we hit our $10,000 goal, I'm going to use that money to invest in our new house here in Detroit, Michigan. We're going to do some projects on the house that we just bought, and I think that it's going to be super fun. But that is the goal. That's the whole series. If you guys are just joining us for this episode, welcome. No worries. You can pick up right where we are right now and you won't miss a thing. But I have a few updates for you guys since last episode. Also was banned from Poshmark in between the last episodes. I got a Hulken bag. It's been a crazy time. We'll talk about the Coach purse as well. I know everybody's asking about the Coach purse. Don't worry, guys. We'll cover it all today, okay? We'll cover it all. But let's talk about first what things sold since the last time I saw you. When we ended last episode, we had $3,342.90 left in the challenge bank. Now, we have sold quite a few things since then. We've got a lot of money to add in here. So the first thing that sold was the Ralph Lauren, the denim jacket I picked up in the bins. It had the little leather trim around the collar. This sold for $25. We made 20 bucks from that sale. And you'll see I do have 2 Poshmark sales. Shockingly, I've started making a few sales on Poshmark, not as many as I had before I got, shut down, but eBay and Depop have saved my booty. So the denim jacket sold for $25, $20 heading into the challenge bank. Then, y'all, great sale. We sold the Brooks Brothers, the trench coat that I found in the bins with you guys. Y'all, that was such a good sale. This sold for $200 on Poshmark. We make $160. I wish it would have sold on a different platform, but what can you do? From $200, $160 of profit. I bought that for maybe $2 or $3, depending on how much it weighed in the bins. So that brings us up to over $3,500 in our challenge bank. We're really hitting some good numbers today, friends. Then we sold the Moonshine Spirit, those cowboy boots. I think I picked those up. Was that last week or 2 weeks ago? I picked those up. These sold for $70. And from $70, we make $66.66. This was a Depop sale. Love a Depop sale. They don't take like seller fees, like a percentage like the other platforms do as much. And so it's generally a lot better to sell on Depop, but it's a little bit harder because their base is different than the buyer base from a lot of the other reselling sites. Anyways, $66.66. Then I sold the Sorel Kinetic, those breakthrough lace-up activewear shoes, either from last week or the week before. I got them in the bins, but they sold for $39.99. I believe I sold those on Depop as well, but from that we make $37.74 heading into the challenge bank. Then, oh my gosh, Gracie just got fixed. She just got spayed. So if you hear any noises in the background, it's because she does not like her cone very much. Okay, next thing that sold was this tucker neck, this swing long sleeve, this like floral top. I've had this for quite a while. This has been since we were in Indiana. So a couple of weeks, a couple of months at least, we've had this piece, but it sold for $30 and we made $24 after the fees heading into the challenge bank. And then I did sell the lot of 2 Carhartt shirts. So I just listed these last week. I picked these up in the bins a few weeks ago. I took them to Plato's Closet. They didn't buy them from me. And I was like, you know what? At this point, I should just sell them myself. So I lotted them together. And y'all, maybe I should stop taking things to Plato's Closet. Maybe I should just list these things myself, because a lot of 2 shirts sold on eBay for $38. From $38, we make $33.83 heading into the challenge bank. And if I would have actually sold those at Plato's Closet, at most they would have given me maybe $3 per item. I probably made like $27 more money than I would have if I would have sold them there. So maybe there's a lesson in there somewhere. I'm sure there is, but that money is heading into the bank. Okay, and then y'all, let's talk about what everybody wants to know. I posted my video 2 weeks ago where I went to the bins, and then I had a sponsorship, so I had to make that a little bit early, and that was before I decided if I was going to keep my Coach purse or not. My friends, here is the Coach bag I found in the bins 2 weeks ago. I bought this for like $1. It is my like dream Coach purse. It's got the top handle. It's got the crossbody strap. It is stunning. Here you go. You can look at it again. It's so pretty. But thanks to you guys, I have decided to keep the Coach purse. Woohoo! I felt like I would never find it again for how cheap I paid for it. It's in such great condition. I can sell it eventually if I get tired of it. You guys, I had over 500 comments on that video telling me to keep this purse. So really, it's thanks to you guys. It really did embolden me, empower me to feel like maybe I should keep selling nice for myself. And I appreciate you guys so much. I did get multiple people though also messaging me offering to buy this from me for $200. So was that a tough decision to make for my frugal little thrifty heart? For sure. But because I had so many offers to buy this as well, and because I did find it as part of the $5 thrift challenge, I have decided, a couple comments suggested this, I've decided to buy it from our challenge, okay? I'm going to buy what I would realistically pay for this. If I found that in the wild, I would pay $100 for it. I've had offers for $200, but for me, $100. But I think, let me buy it from our challenge so we still get some profit from it, but also realistically what I would pay for it from somebody else reselling it. So I'm gonna put $100 into our challenge bank, and it's gonna sit there with the other cash because I do wanna keep it, but I also know that it would have sold for even more than that. So let's do at least a little something to make it a little bit more fair for everything, okay? That leaves us with $3,785.13. That is a good amount of, we're almost at $4,000. It's been turning around quite quickly. Even with the Poshmark drama, even with everything happening, I do think that that's an amazing number. So we've got almost $3,800. I've got a new Coach purse. We've got all of these great items that I sold. Can we believe that I sold that trench coat for $200? Woo, boy. Here's the plan. We are heading to a random thrift store today. I've been going to the bins so much, and I love going to the bins, but some days you just feel like a normal like rack experience. Some days you don't feel like everybody hating you and being mean to you while you're shopping in the bins. Today's one of those days. My husband is off. It's President's Day when I'm filming. We're gonna go thrifting together. It's gonna be amazing. I'm so excited. And we're gonna go to a little like Chinese buffet for lunch. Oh my gosh, guys, it's gonna be one of those days. It's my ideal thrifting day. I'm gonna have company. We're gonna have some sushi. Oh my gosh, I'm excited. I have my lucky charm. My husband's gonna be with me, and he's pretty good at finding things for me. So we'll see what we can find. But with no further ado, let's head to the thrift store. 25% off everything, 40% off furniture, green clothing tags, 50 cents. Okay. It's a lot of furniture in here. Oh my gosh. Wow, large furniture too. Oh my. Oh. Ooh, I love this. Do you see the writing table, Jeremy? I love that. Cute. This table's cute too. Dang. Oh my gosh, Jeremy. If only we had a larger vehicle. Are you kidding me? Look at that, babe. The corner shelf. Oh, it's so cute. Oh my gosh, I love it.
I like this.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, I like that too. $350? Sheesh. Holy cow. That corner shelf is so cute. Like we have a corner shelf, but like we have more than one corner in our house, you know? A couple corners at least. Wow. I'm still staring at that writing desk. That's so cool. I love this part. Oh my gosh. How cute. Okay, this stunning cabinet. Look at the inside. I love the florals. Oh, gosh. You've got to be kidding. Like, is this not the coolest thing you've ever seen in your life? Like, oh my gosh. Are you freaking kidding me? Oh my gosh. Jeremy. Were you expecting the fridge?
No.
That was insane. I can't even. What in the world? Wow. That's the most beautiful thing I have ever seen. $700. So worth it. So cool. wow. I have no need of that, but oh my gosh, it's incredible. But before we continue thrifting, I know a lot of people have been asking me about what's going on with my Poshmark and about the whole banning situation. I have gotten my Poshmark back, but it has really made me super aware of how important cross-listing is and how important it is to not just be on one site. So I want to take a moment to thank the sponsor of today's video, Vendoo. Vendoo is the cross-listing software that I use that I cross-list all of my items on. So I'm already listing all of my items that I'm accumulating now onto Poshmark, Depop, and eBay, and I'm getting a lot of sales from eBay and Depop, and I wasn't always selling on those, but they have 12 different marketplaces. So if you're on any of the reselling marketplaces, they are most likely connected to them. They've got Etsy, eBay, Vinted, Vestiaire. They are connected to Whatnot too. There are so many options, and you can cross-list with just a few clicks of a button. I went on Whatnot this last week, and I actually bought some things on there from the Buy It Now section that people had just been listing. And they probably have it listed elsewhere too, but I decided to buy it on Whatnot. It definitely is a really helpful tool for your reselling business. And also, if you are selling on Poshmark as your main platform, especially with all of the new rollouts that they're doing right now, where you could perhaps lose your store, you need to have those pieces backed up somewhere. You need to have those listings available to you in case they take them away from you permanently. Even if semi-permanently, you need to have them backed up. So I would highly recommend using Vendoo, getting those pieces off of Poshmark, at least having them listed in your Vendoo, and then you can cross-list them from there to all the other sites you want to sell on. And thanks to Vendoo for sponsoring that portion of today's video, but let's go back to thrifting. So Jeremy just walked over to me and was like, is Donna Karen good? And I was like, yeah, Donna Karen New York says extra large, $9.99, but everything's 25% off today. That's really pretty. I'm gonna hold on to that. So I just grabbed this off of this new rack. It's this really cute little skirt. It's got a little bit of like sparkle and stuff to it too. But it's from St. John Evening. Pretty exciting. And then it's $15 though, so kind of expensive, but 25% off today. It's really pretty. At least put it in the cart. So I'm looking through the sweater section, and lots of pretty okay brands, I would say. This first one here is Nine West, then Tahari, Bekah, White Stag, Elamos, lots of Talbots, Chicos, that kind of stuff in here. Nothing I'm too excited about. Just a Cynthia Rowley piece, but I would say on the whole, the brands are better than I would say I've seen at a lot of thrift stores in this area around me in Detroit, so I'm not mad about that at all. So I know this brand doesn't sell as well as it used to, but I'm excited to find this. This is a really cute sweater. Doesn't look shrunk. It's from Everlane. Organic cotton, size medium, $4.99. I'm happy with that. It's really cute. If this was my size, I would totally wear it myself. It's a classic piece made with organic cotton. I like that. That's nice. It gives me a little bit of hope. I think I'm gonna find some stuff here. I really do. This is sort of creepy. As witch, as light as maternal love. 50 bucks. Wow. So I just pulled out a Patagonia piece. But I'm looking, I did see this All Saints t-shirt. It's got stains all over it though. And it is still $8.99. So I definitely think that will not be coming home with me, but I'm definitely finding some stuff. It's just how much do I actually want to grab and how much do I want to spend compared to what I could find at other places, you know? There's another Patagonia. Kind of worn off on the front, but I might as well put it in the cart to think about for $7.50. Worth a try at least. We'll look. Okay, this has definitely just been confirmation for me that I'm going to do a kids Whatnot show. I don't know when I will, but there's this cute little Zara dress that I found. And I have two adorable little Brooks Brothers pinstripe dress. This one's got plaid on it. It's so cute. And then this beautiful little polo Ralph Lauren, little white polo shirt with a little heart for a girl. So cute. And then I found 3 of these Nike shirts. I think they're so cute. I'm gonna look through the kids' clothes. I'm having so much fun doing it. I should just start doing it myself. Athletic girl. Change maker. That's cute. Size extra large 14 for a girl. It's kind of cute. $4.99, but everything is 25% off. There's a Zara kids piece. Oh, so sweet. So cute. horses leave hoof prints on our hearts. I know kids love horses. Why is that so cute to me? Jeremy's gonna be so confused about what I'm doing right now. He's so ready to leave, but I just need to look through it real quick, you know? These are so cute. I recognize Miffy right off the bat. That's the name of this bunny, but this is a set here. The inside of the shorts inside helps me realize that it is a Miffy Hannah Anderson collab. So cute. For $5, I think that's adorable. And there's this one too. This one's just regular Hannah Anderson, but I love the little flamingo print. How precious is that? Can we talk about how cute these are? For $4.99, this pair of denim pants from Zara. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. Little wide leg pants. Oh. Size 13 to 14. Okay, how freaking cute are those? I am obsessed. I'm finding so many cute little kid things. Is this not so exciting? I am so jazzed right now. I have that pair and then I have 2 pairs of Athletic Girl leggings. I really feel like those are good finds. So this is one of the 2 Patagonias I found. It does have some schmutz on the front, but I did scrape at it, and as you can see, it's kind of getting off white. So I think that I will still be able to grab that for $8.99. Capling base layer. I'm not mad about that. That's pretty good, I think. So I've got to give Jeremy credit. He found this for me. A little Polo Ralph Lauren. Oh, not even Polo, just Ralph Lauren. Like vintage looking yellow button down. Really cool. For $4.99, 25% off. I like that one. So I'm sorting my cart. These are all yeses up here. I've got a lot of kids' clothes that are great. Gotta sort the rest of the kids' clothes. But then I will show you guys everything we ended up picking up when we get home. Okay, friends, we made it back home. And I feel like I had a pretty successful day. I was looking at the pieces that I picked up and I got a lot of items. And really my plan for what I was gonna pick up changed quite a bit while I was there, but I think it wasn't for the worse. I'm kind of excited about it actually. So in total, I spent $123.74. I took away the things that I was keeping for ourselves or were not for the challenge. So we've spent $117.77 today, bringing our ending total for the challenge bank for this episode to $3,667.36. So we've still got over $3,600 in the bank, and I just bought a whole bunch of things that should increase our profit. And I'm very excited about those kids' clothes that I found. Honestly, they're probably the things I'm most excited about. So many really high-end or really nice pieces of kids' clothing that I have decided, instead of taking things to Once Upon a Child, I'm going to do a Whatnot show. I am going to get back onto Whatnot. Everything that happened with my Poshmark has really made me realize just how much I need to invest in other reselling platforms as well, not just rely on Poshmark because of last week's video. If you missed it, go watch it. But I have so many cute kids items that I think will do really well, and I think that people will love to buy them for their kiddos. So I have set a Whatnot show. If you guys don't have Whatnot, I have a link down below. If you sign up, then I think you get $10 or $15 off your first purchase, which would literally pay for something in one of my shows. Whatnot's a live reselling platform where I can auction things and interact with you live. So it's gonna be really fun. I've enjoyed doing a lot of shows in the past. I've sold over 1,000 items on Whatnot. So it's just like coming back to something that I've done before. But I'm gonna take anything that I have found so far that's a children's item, I'm going to take that straight to this Whatnot show. So we're gonna have lots of pieces in there, including all the things that we found today. So it'll be more interactive. We'll get to spend some time together. That show is gonna be on March 5th at 7 p.m. Eastern time. So put it on your calendars, friends. I am going to put all of these items that we found today in that show, but I'm also planning on next week going back to the bins. I'm going to take my Hulken bag. I'm going back to the bins and I'm going to look for anything else I want to add into the show so you guys will be able to really have a firsthand experience of what's going to be in the show. It's going to be really fun. So let's talk about some of the things I picked up today. This little Hannah Anderson sleepwear set with the flamingos. I cannot. It is so cute. And this is in a size 8. I love finding Hannah Anderson kids items. I think they're so cute. This was $4.99. Everything in the store was 25% off. So I know I'm going to do this multiple times. We're going to have to do a couple math things, but this was $3.74. So my plan for the show is either to start everything at $1 or everything at like $3 maybe. So especially for these things I paid more for, maybe I should just do a $3 start for everything to make sure I at least recoup what we paid for items. But I think we should hopefully get more than $3 for this. I think it's so cute and it's a good size. So we have the flamingo set, and then again for $3.74, I found this amazing pair of wide leg denim pants. Are these not so fabulous? I would have loved to wear these as a child. These are so cool. These Zara size 13 to 14. These are really, really nice. They look like they've never even been worn. Like they're in excellent condition. I love the color. Are these not amazing? They have a raw edge hem. Those are fabulous. Some little girl's gonna look amazing. Here's another athletic girl piece. These are in a size large, so a size 12, but I got the black pair. I thought that was gonna be classic. I think I left behind the printed pairs. I just felt like those weren't gonna be as timeless, and so I did not grab those. Then I grabbed this Adidas little sweatshirt hoodie. I think this is so cute with all the little animal print on it. I feel like animal print is having a time right now, having its moment. I'm not super into animal print, but I know other people are, and it's a size 7-8. It was also $3.74 when it was on sale. Okay, I'll give you guys a little break from kids items because I do have a ton of those. I want to talk about some of the menswear pieces I picked up as well. So now this is something that made me feel pretty good, actually. My husband was with me. He did a great job finding pieces. He went through this whole rack for me before I got there, and then I was looking through the rack and I found like 4 pieces that he didn't even see, and I was like, babe, I guess it made me feel like, oh, maybe I do have a skill at this. Like, even if you're looking at the same thing, sometimes you don't see the same items that another person will if they're looking through the same rack. Does that make sense to you? Because I found 2 different Patagonia pieces that he didn't even remember seeing any Patagonia. And I was like, well, that's okay. It's a good thing I went through the rack too. But we have this black one, this quarter zip. This is really nice. This was $9.99. So I did pay $7.50 for this, but I felt like at any other thrift store in my area, this probably would have been like $20 or something ridiculous. So I thought it was okay. This is a performance base layer, a Capeline piece, a size extra large. And I do think because it's a size extra large, it's black, it doesn't have any holes, it's a base layer. I think I can get like maybe $35 for that, somewhere around there. I don't think would be too shabby. And then the other piece that I picked up that was Patagonia was this gray piece, another base layer piece. This one does have the Patagonia label down here on the hem. This one did have that schmutz on the front. I really do think I'm gonna be able to get that out though, so I will launder that before selling it. This one was $8.99, so my guess is somewhere around like $6.74 or something like that. But this one is in a size large, and it's another midweight Capeline base layer. And then here is the Patagonia label on this piece, but I think for base layers, I think I can get usually around $35. I would not be shocked if I got a little bit more than that, but I would say it's pretty common for a base layer to get around that for me. Next up is that Donna Karan piece I found, which I don't know why, but I only recently realized that Donna Karan and DKNY are like the same brand, the same person. Donna Karan New York. I don't know. I realized that when I looked at a vintage DKNY piece, and I was like, oh, huh. Who knew? Like, I don't know. Something about it just floated right over my head. But this is a beautiful Donna Karan full zip black sweater. This is super nice, really good quality, size extra large, great size. I think, I was looking at comps and I think that this should sell for around $50. It was $9.99, so I paid $7.50 for this as well. But it's ribbed, it has all this nice detailing going on. There's a little bit of lint on the front, but really high quality piece. And it's really classic though, and I think it should do well in somebody's closet for a long, long time to come. I don't see a materials tag, but it's hand wash only. So that makes me think that it might have some silk or something in it, but it's a really nice classic piece. And so I love that aesthetic. I love finding classic pieces. I love something that's timeless, that's not gonna go out of style next season, you know? Then this was the most expensive piece I bought. This was $14.99, but it's the St. John Evening by Marie Gray. Like, this is really cool. It's a size 6, and it's from spring 2003. So this is serious vintage Y2K. It's a beautiful fabric. Ha, I knew it. I knew it was 100% silk. I just, was believing, hoping for the best. I did not see the materials tag until this exact moment, but 100% silk, beautiful Y2K vintage St. John skirt. This is gorgeous. It has the little tiered ruffles at the bottom. It's got the little shimmers and glimmers to it. And the back of the waistband is also stretchy. So I think that'll be helpful. We have a zipper down the side. This is stunning. If you guys don't know St. John, it's a really expensive brand. It's one of the more expensive, like designer kind of level brands I feel like I can actually find pretty frequently. It's really expensive new, But the resale on it, it just depends on what piece you find. I have sold a lot of St. John for 50 bucks, sometimes 75, sometimes 100, depends on what piece you find. Since it's 100% silk, Y2K, really on trend right now too, plus being designer and high end, I would say I'm gonna hope for at least $65, maybe 75. But for $14.99, this probably cost me close to $10, somewhere around $10 to $12 is my guess, but I think that's really pretty. I'm very pleased with that piece. And then the last women's item I found was this Everlane sweater. I love this sweater. I think I've sold this exact same sweater before. It's this really nice little brown, kind of khaki, slightly cropped sweater. It was only $4.99, which I'm really pleased with. I feel like that is a great price. So what did I say? From $5, it's $3.74. I paid $3.75 for this. It's a size medium, made with organic cotton. I love it. I think this is a perfect piece for anyone's wardrobe. So because of that, I definitely grabbed it. I would assume 35 bucks hopefully for that. Then we have two Ralph Lauren pieces, and literally I didn't see a flaw on this piece until I was sitting here scheduling my Whatnot show, and I looked over and I saw a hole on this shirt. I should have looked it over. Jeremy looked it over, but he's not the professional here. I am. I should have looked it over too. I did find a hole on it. It is a really nice Polo Ralph Lauren button up. It feels like it's 100% cotton. It's vintage, size extra large. It's the Blake, 100% cotton. I spent $3.74 on this, which could be way worse. Could have done much worse than that. But I did find the hole is literally, no wonder I couldn't find it or see it. It's right in the back middle at the hemline. And there's also, as I'm looking at this closer, it looks like maybe a bleach stain. There's some white on the back here as well, because this is a nice yellow piece. I'm thinking, hey, I could probably wear this, honestly. Let's try it on. Maybe we'll just recoup our loss by putting it in my closet. I feel like I don't care if there's a hole in the hem. If I'm wearing this, I'm probably gonna French tuck it because I'm a millennial. What can you do? Or I could crop it slightly and just wear it like, I don't know, casual and cool. Do I ever wear anything other than my Aloe sweatshirts? No, not really, but one can dream. Honestly, I kind of love it. I don't know if I would sell it with those flaws, but I feel like on a girl, a cute little oversized fit. Let's roll the sleeves. Let's throw on my balloon jeans. Like, let's make it a look. Let's make it a vibe. I love the yellow. I'm a yellow girly. Okay, Ralph Lauren with flaws. I think I may indeed just keep that. Instead of us just redonating or just getting rid of it because of the flaws, maybe we'll try to repurpose that. Maybe you'll see me wearing that in the near future. Okay, could be worse. Could definitely been worse. Then I think Jeremy also found this for me, this North Face piece. Y'all know how I feel about North Face. I love finding it. I love selling it, or I can always trade it in. This is a really nice brown kind of Osito fleece moment. This feels really nice. This is a size men's large. It was $9.99, so I paid $7.50 for it, and it just is a really nice fleece. I would say I'm gonna probably try to sell this myself. It does have on here, it's the TKA1, so whatever fill that is, whatever level of warmth that is, I will be happy to sell that. It's brown, it's a great color, it's a great size. I think that that should hopefully resell for at least 30 bucks and should make us some pretty profit on that. Okay, back to the kids items. Y'all, I love showing kids items. If you guys are new here, you might not know that, but I often show kids items on my channel usually. I found this amazing little Lightning McQueen kind of like racer sweat little onesie. This is so cute. It's from Pixar. It's adorable. It's a size 6 month. It was $4.99, $3.74. I was like, okay, who doesn't want their little baby to look like they are a Disney racer? I think that's adorable. I'm obsessed with that. I think that's so cute. I did grab that. Then I had the 3 Nike long sleeves. They all have a little tie in the front. They were all $2.99. Let's do the math. So $2.24. I paid a little bit over $2 for each of these. This is a size 6X. So I do think that's really sweet and cute. Probably for a little girl then. This pink one is a size 6. I love the pink one with the just do it on the front and the tie. That's so cute. These are all $2.99 by the way. And then this one is a size 6 as well. This is white with the pink and the black accents and the tie in the front. Absolutely adorable, so sweet, so cute. Love a Ralph Lauren piece. This is a Polo Ralph Lauren size small, $2.99 for this. this is a good find. This is really cute. This adorable little polo shirt, but the polo is a red embroidered heart with polo through it. I know I could sell this on my own. I am sure it would be worth great money, but I've really decided to do most of these pieces just straight into the Whatnot show. The only one I'm considering selling myself is the purple one. I think I mentioned this in the store. I might have to sell this myself. I don't know, maybe I should take it to Whatnot. I would say I am 99% sure that this is Burberry. They cut out the tag on the inside, which is why I really do think it is Burberry, but it feels like it. I have sold a lot of Burberry pieces before. This feels right, it looks right, and then it has the Burberry, kind of the classic tartan down the sleeve. It's so nice. It feels high quality, and then it does say something London in the right font as well on the inside. In a size large, so I'm assuming that's a kid's size large then. Also, a women's size extra small could totally wear this. This is really nice. It's 95% cotton, and you can machine wash it. I think this is really nice. And I do think, I don't know, I'll debate. What do you guys think? Should I put it in the Whatnot show, or should I sell it myself? I'm leaning towards selling it myself since it is like designer level. That's probably something I need to probably sell myself. But I don't know, what do you guys think? Same thing with these. I do think I'll put these in the Whatnot show just because I think somebody's gonna love them. I think I'm going to be able to find the buyer for them in a Whatnot show. These adorable little like poplin dresses. I am obsessed. This little gingham blue plaid going into spring and summer. It is adorable. It looks like it's new without tags because whatever this Dandelion Kids is, it reminds me of like a Once Upon a Child or something. It definitely was there for sale. It was $30 there. It has the original tag loop still attached. It was $7.99, so I paid probably $5 or $6 for this, but it is from Brooks Brothers in a size 10, but I do think this is absolutely stunning. I love it. It's got the smocking. It's so cute, so very pleased with that. As you guys can see, I found like a lot of high quality kids pieces. Same thing with this one. This one is definitely more of like that seersucker material. Absolutely adorable dress from Brooks Brothers. You've got to be kidding me. I am obsessed. This one was also from Brooks Brothers. It's on a size 12 though for this one. I love the little buttons down the back. Like, tell me this is not the sweetest little dress you've ever seen. I'm so pleased with those. Then I did grab this Abercrombie & Fitch size 13-14 little white smocked top. I know that Abercrombie is really popular amongst the youngsters these days. And then I did show you guys that other pair of Hannah Anderson pajamas, but I did find this one too, the little Miffy set. Tell me how cute. Is that not so freaking adorable? And they are a short sleeve with shorts, which I think is perfect for the season we're heading into. And so these are Miffy by Hannah Anderson, size 6-7. So these look to be about the same size as the 8s, but I don't know. I'm not an expert. This is what they look like. So cute. So adorable. I thought this was cute too. This is a Cynthia Rowley. This is a size 24 month. I believe that's a little just tank top. I just thought this was so darling. Again, smocking. It's a cherry print with ruffled sleeves, little blouse. This was $3.99. I paid more for that than I did for quite a few other things. And I came across all of these that were green tags. And green tags, my friends, were 50 cents each. So those were definitely worth it. Let's talk about the last piece of clothing for an adult I have before I get to the rest of the kids' clothing. Polo by Ralph Lauren, size medium. Again, love myself some Ralph Lauren. Really nice, really feels like it's never been washed or worn. It's really soft. This Ralph Lauren 100% cotton long sleeve. This is nice, $4.99, $3.74 for that. Not too shabby. And then I did grab for myself these little planters. I'm so excited about these. This was $2.99. This was $1.99, but I just love the blue accents on the glaze of these. I think it's so nice, and they do have the little drainage hole as well. For like $3, come on. One piece of clothing I picked up for myself was this orange vintage dead stock tank top. This is from Cherokee. It's 45% cotton, 55% Ramie, so I liked that it had the cotton in it. This was $2.99. It's from Cherokee. I feel like Cherokee was sold at Walmart or Meijer or something. I don't know if this orange is gonna flatter me, but I love the cut of this, and I love that it's vintage. It looks very like 90s, Y2K to me. I don't know, maybe I'll try it on for you guys if you're lucky. I don't know, we'll talk about it. We'll see. But then all the 50-cent kids clothing. Let's look at them, so cute. Look at this chunky red knit sweater. This is from Baby Gap. This is from Gap. It's 4 years. And I just thought that was such a cute little cotton little knit piece. So adorable. This is one of the more expensive kids pieces I found, and it was in the little 50-cent aisle, which I thought was strange, but this is from Polarn O Pirate from Sweden. 1 to 1.5 years, so 12 to 18 months. Look at this little sweatshirt dress kind of looking thing. It is so cute. It has little hearts on it. And this can resell for by itself like 20 bucks. So for 50 cents, I thought that was a steal of a deal. And of course, I grabbed it for that Whatnot show then. Then we have this Zara piece, is size 11 to 12 years. This little gingham ruffled blouse. I think this is so sweet. Zara kids clothing does super well. I'm always happy to grab it. This little corduroy boys jacket gave me a conniption. It's so cute. I love picking up kids pieces. This is really fulfilling a little part of my heart that was really sad. This is from Little Lad, 0 to 3 months. So adorable. Then we have another Baby Gap piece. This is size 4 years. And this was also like $6.99 or something crazy, but this was only 50 cents. So I feel like if I'm paying bins prices, I definitely can pick up more things. This is another cute little tropical print dress. Adorable. Penelope Mac, 18 months. Again, they went $6.99 for that, for just an 18-month dress. I think that's crazy, but 50 cents, willing to pay it for sure. And then the last piece I picked up was this really expensive little long sleeve. This thing could resell for a ton of money online. It's RA.RE, made in Italy. It does say General Lee on it, and I didn't realize at first. Jeremy came up and was like, why do you have a Confederate flag in your car? And I was like, oh, I didn't even realize what that was. I'm still on the fence about what to do about this. I don't know if I can sell it or not. I know it's expensive. I don't know. What do you guys think? What would you do? There's all of these little beads on the back here. I don't agree with it, but I also don't agree with everything that I sell. I don't know. That one's a toss-up if I'm going to keep it or burn it. One or the two. All in all, those are the pieces I picked up. I'm going to be listing a lot of the adult pieces on my Poshmark, eBay, Depop. Maybe I'll get back into Mercari again too. And then all the kids items I'm going to be putting in that Whatnot show. So if you guys are interested, I'd love to meet you there. Even if you don't want to buy anything, just to hang out, talk to you guys kind of face to face, be able to do things live with you is really fun. I do enjoy doing that. So I'll put these in my pile of things for Whatnot. Excited to start getting ready for that show on March 5th. And I want to thank again the sponsor of today's video, Vendu, for working with me. If you guys have not tried them out, literally now is the time. If you guys are on Poshmark, you guys need to start cross-listing, and also to get your pieces off of Poshmark so that way you can have safety, have a little safety net for yourself. Use my link down below and you'll get 25% off of your first month. That's all I have today for this episode. I'll catch you guys next week in the next one. Bye.